Hey, hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? Let's jump into Vladimir Putin. Let's see what this guy has to say. Let's see what he's thinking and feeling and what's going on behind the scenes in his subconscious mind. All right, let's do it. Spirit, source, universal energy. I want to know about Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin, spirit. I want to know about Vladimir Putin. Please connect me with Vladimir Putin. I want to know how he thinks, how he feels, what his intentions are, and what's going on behind the scenes that he doesn't talk about. All right, you guys, here's what's going on. Now, my Russian is a little rusty, so bear with me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, intuition is universal language, right? All right, so the Empress starts with Mother Russia, okay? Vladimir Putin, Empress begins the reading, sets the tone for the whole reading, and it is Mother Russia, okay? To the Four of Pentacles, what's good for her? What's good for her? What is going to bring her stability? What is going to bring her prosperity? What is going to be best for Russia? To the Devil. The Devil comes on top of this and says, whatever it takes, whatever cost I have to, whatever it takes, I will do whatever it takes to make sure that the Empress, Mother Russia, right? I say Mother Russia if you don't know that Empress is mother energy, okay? So Mother Russia, right? Okay, so whatever it takes for her. To the Moon card, what he's doing in this Devil energy right here is he's hiding. He's hiding a lot of things. This is an extremely interesting reading, okay? So the Moon is about shadows, right? Shadows, not quite seeing things right. When that full moon is blazing, right? You look outside, you see all kinds of weird things. You see stuff you've never seen before. You're not real. It's illuminated, right? So what he is holding inside of himself is the Tower. Okay, let me explain. Just bear with me. Let me explain. All right. Okay. So Russia, stability, whatever it takes. Hiding something in plain sight. I see. Hiding something in plain sight. And then the Tower. The Tower is absolute implosion. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm going to explain. The Lovers in reverse. This Lovers in reverse talks about an unviable relationship. It talks about a fake relationship, okay? That fake relationship, I asked, who is this with? What is this fake relationship with? I'm going to tie this all together. Hold on. What's this fake relationship with? And it's the Queen of Swords. It's someone who is trying to negotiate with him. It's someone who's trying to cut some kind of a deal with him. I felt the second I put this card down, the second I put down the Lovers in reverse, I felt Trump, but I also wanted to check myself, right? In the Queen of Swords. So someone that is making him some kind of a deal of some sort or an offer or trying to lay down the law or trying to make something fair and right and proper, which would be his negotiations with the Ukraine, right? So the Two of Cups, and I wanted to check myself again, right? I'm like, are we sure? And then the Two of Cups comes on top of it and says, yes, this partnership, this union, this relationship, this negotiation that someone is trying to make with him, okay? Back to the Empress. So he's going to do whatever it is that he has to do to make sure that Russia comes out on top. And behind the scenes of all of his intentions is this Moon card to the Tower. And we're going to come back to that over and over again. Okay, so there is someone that's trying to make some kind of agreement with him. Okay, so the reason I think this is Trump and not Zelensky is because I feel like Zelensky would show up like a page of swords, okay? Because Trump, I just feel like he would show up as a page of swords. Queen of Swords is the person that's in charge of it, right? So again, I reiterate, I do believe this is his relationship with Trump. What he thinks about this is strength in reverse. The dude is sharp as hell. He's smart. He's conniving. He is manipulative, and he is really, really good at what he does. Didn't he used to be the head of the KBG or something like that? But yeah, anywho, this guy is, he's the devil and the empress. I mean, that's kind of an odd mix, right? The devil and the empress. That's an interesting combination of things right there. So, strength in reverse. What he sees is a weakness. He sees a weakness in this relationship that is trying to be forged with him, okay? In that, look, the Nine of Cups. He knows that if he just patronizes the situation, wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, this is being completely, what he's saying is if he can make this person over here completely emotionally content by agreeing to certain things on the down low, never intending to do them, okay? The Five of Wands. He can get the upper hand in this situation, Six of Cups, if he just creates a warm, fuzzy situation. If he relies on the previous connection between him and Trump and how supposedly they got along together, I don't know, right? But if he can capitalize on the warm, fuzzy, nostalgic memories, if he can feed the ego, devil is representative of ego as well, if he can feed the ego of this Queen of Swords in this relationship, okay? Seven of Cups. If he can keep people believing something that's not really going to happen, which is the confusion of that Seven of Cups, it goes back to that cloudy moon energy, right? It goes back to, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Am I really seeing what I'm seeing? He's perpetrating to be an honorable empress, but he is, in fact, a deceitful empress, okay? Death, an ending, a change, a transformation. He does want to bring this war to an end. He does. It's in his best interest to bring this war to an end, but he has ulterior motives to what's going to happen after this war comes to an end, okay? So death, an ultimate ending. It's also about a transformation. The world, okay, making the world a better place, a safer place, or making the world a place that benefits Russia. And that has something to do with something that he has going on behind the scenes. Maybe, oh, I just got a kick in my chest. Maybe the deal that he has going on behind the scenes, man to man with Trump, has to do with BRICS. BRICS, B-R-I-C-S, right? BRICS. That is the group of people, the countries that have gotten together that are going to form a new blockchain-based financial system, I believe, where only they can trade in their own currency. They don't. Basically, what BRICS is that they don't have to trade in American currency anymore, in U.S. dollars. Right? It eliminates U.S. dollars and it creates this big, huge financial system behind the scenes. Our version of that is SWIFT. That's why everybody has to pay in U.S. dollars, because we own the SWIFT system somehow, some way, and everybody has to trade according to what we say, and that's the US dollar. And they are creating their own SWIFT system, and it's called BRICS. So, all of that to say this. Perhaps he and Trump are shaking hands behind the scenes, okay, shaking hands behind the scenes, that the United States is going to help them with BRICS. We're going to join forces because we would benefit from being included in the BRICS thing, and BRICS would benefit ultimately from the United States being involved with that, right? I mean, we're talking lots of money flying around here, right? So perhaps behind the scenes, there is a shady deal to get the world global financial system under control, right? I mean, that's ultimately what they want, is they want to have a one world global currency, or a way for everyone to trade in their own currency without, anywho. So maybe there's a backdoor deal that is the motivating force for Putin to even agree to step back. Interesting. Interesting. The world, though, it's a new world to the chariot, pushing forward. He wants this. He wants this in a bad way. Whatever this is, whatever benefit this is, ultimately in the end for Russia, he wants it in a bad way. All right. Second row, first card. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, despair, anxiety, and big-time despair. The Empress in reverse, codependence. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of success. And the Wheel in reverse, no turning point, no forward momentum. So what he's saying here is that he is very, very distressed as he processes this whole thing in his subconscious mind. I mean, imagine being these dudes laying in bed at night thinking about this shit, I mean, it just blows my mind. But anyway, all right, he's filled with anxiety about the ponderance that the Empress, Russia, would be codependent somehow on this agreement that's going on behind the scenes, but publicly it's about stopping the war, right? And he's kind of got a little bit of an ego thing going on here, right? He doesn't want to look like a wussy. He doesn't want to look like he is going to bend to the will of the nations because, Russia's the sleeping bear, right? Ooh, interesting. I might call this video that the sleeping bear, because there's something underground here that benefits him and only him in this whole situation. And it comes out towards the end down here. Okay, so, right? So a lack of success because he's not the Empress in the upright, right? He's dependent somehow as the Empress in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune says he doesn't like that. It's like a hard stop. It's somehow he feels like it stops the growth of Russia, to stop the growth of this war, or to bend or negotiate somehow. Okay. 4 of Cups. Contemplation, reevaluation, taking into consideration something that he hasn't taken into consideration before. And that is that he can play both sides of the fence. It's right beneath the Moon card and the Tower card. Right beneath it, okay? So he's sitting in this 4 of Cups going, all right, let me think about this. Let me think how I can make this benefit me the very, very, very most. And that is the 9 of Wands right here, right? Resilience, persistence, fighting the good fight. This is a warrior card, okay? So hold up, the 4 of Cups. Contemplating and reevaluating, considering something that he hasn't considered before, which is that he can play both sides of the fence. Okay, to the 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups is delusion. So what he needs to do is persistently engage with the 3 of Cups. Okay, engage in the Russia, the Ukraine, and the United States there in the middle. Right? He needs to actively participate and engage in this situation. But underneath that is the fighter, the warrior, the soldier, the one who's going to conquer, the one who's going to win. And that's the 9 of Wands. the one who's going to conquer, the one who's going to win. Some people call this card the Wounded Warrior card, but I don't see it like that. I see this as a, oh, hell no, I'm a whoop your ass kind of card right there. And that's the feeling I get, right? So he needs to participate in this in both respects, okay? For both respects. To the Prince of Wands in reverse, but he doesn't mean it. Prince of Wands in reverse is lack of effort, lack of forward momentum, a lack of ambition or focus. He doesn't mean it. To the Sun in reverse, and this is what he's hiding from everyone, he doesn't mean it. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of teamwork, a lack of collaboration. He's not going to follow through with it. To the Knight of Wands in reverse, again, not taking any action towards it. And that takes us back to that Moon card, what he's hiding, and the Tower. The Tower being self-explanatory. I mean, it's a freaking implosion, right? Explosion. So. Five of Cups in reverse. When the time is right, he's going to Eight of Cups, abandoned ship, moving on, loss, regret, despair, disappointment, no regrets. Eight of Cups, walking away from this deal. King of Pentacles in reverse, reneging on his promises to be true and faithful and upright and integritous. To the Prince of Pentacles, he's going to let it roll for a minute. He's going to let it roll for a minute. Look, Queen of Wands to the Ten of Cups. He's going to make this Queen of Swords up here feel confident, and it's going to feed the ego aspect of this thing. Putin knows that all he has to do is feed the ego of this Queen of Swords, and it's easy. And that's the feeling that I get from this whole read. I get like this smirk on my face, right? It's just like, this is just so freaking easy. And that's what happened in that Four of Cups, right? It's just so easy. I never thought about this before. I can win, and win. So I'm going to play nice. I'm going to play nice in this Ten of Cups. To the High Priestess and the Hermit in reverse. High Priestess and the Hermit in reverse are talking about him pretending for a minute that this is all integritous and honest, right? And the Hermit in reverse says just waiting for the moment where he is going to pull the trigger on something. And then the Moon comes on top of this. And same Moon up there, right? Something isn't being revealed or clear. Look, the Magician, he's manipulating the situation. Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse talks about bad decisions. It talks about a lack of discernment. And then the Emperor in reverse talks about egocentric and self-centered. And then we have that same Nine of Cups energy that we have up there. And what he's saying is that the person, the Emperor, okay, is so egocentric, self-centered, and out of control of himself. Judgment in reverse, that he doesn't have good discernment. So he feels like Nine of Cups. If he just keeps playing along and making this person, this Emperor in reverse, Queen of Swords up there, if he just keeps playing along and filling this Emperor with everything that he wants him to say, Alchemist, if he keeps manipulating the situation, Two of Wands, future looks pretty damn good. Future looks pretty damn good. To the Hangman, he's just waiting it out. He's waiting it out. King of Cups, looking out for his country, looking out for his people. More importantly, he is perpetrating to be the King of Cups while he waits this situation out. So the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is a renewal of a mindset of some sort. Just when everybody trusts him just enough, Ace of Wands to the Tower. He is going to do something. He's going to do something that is catastrophic. 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 He's playing along, and he's going to play along for a good minute. But in the end, he's going to do something that scoops everything up and puts Russia in power. In the meantime, the Tower. right? In the meantime, the Tower to the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. What he's trying to hide is that Russia, is in a very detrimental financial situation. This tower is his own tower, okay? It's his own personal tower of being whatever he is of Russia, okay? And he doesn't want anybody to know that. And this whole thing is financially beneficial. It's going to turn things around for Russia until he gets a little bit more the sleeping bear, right? Until he gets in a position where he can execute what it is that he's hiding behind the scenes and come out on top and dominate everything. Interesting. Chariot in reverse, right? He's not rolling forward. Remember up here, it was like, woohoo! And he's holding off the Ten of Pentacles until he gets some of this agreement resources that they're talking about with, Zelensky and the minerals and all that kind of stuff, right? He's going to play nice. He's going to get all that rocking and rolling. And then he is going to do something. He's going to do something that benefits him, benefits Russia, benefits everything that he deems good and right and proper. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles, right? He's gonna maintain this for a good minute. Six of Wands in reverse, and then he's gonna pull the trigger. Six of Wands in reverse is a lack of success, not overcoming the battle, not winning the battle. And he's like, oh, no. I'm not winning the battle. The Eight of Wands, movement, action, change. When the time is right, I'm going to make my move. When the time is right, I am going to make my move. The Seven of Wands in reverse talks about being in a position where nobody can do anything about it. The Hermit in reverse to the Devil. Withdrawal, isolation, and the Devil. Lying, cheating, stealing, deception of some sort. Okay, so he will, when the time is right, he will withdraw from all of this and not honor any of his commitments, and he will execute what it is that he's trying to execute, right? The Eight of Swords in reverse, new perspective, the Five of Swords, win at all costs, white knuckle grip mentality. It's like, y'all thought that this was going to be this way, but guess what? I have all the cards now, and it's going to be this way. This is the way that it's going to be. And it involves a tower moment. It involves a hidden plan behind everything for him to benefit somehow, some way, the most. And the Ten of Cups in reverse, a misalignment of values. You shouldn't have trusted me in the first place. You shouldn't have trusted me in the first place. And that's what old Vladimir Putin has to say to me in these cards today. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.